Hi! In our next educational video, we will learn about the SWOT analysis. In this episode, you will learn, among other things, what is SWOT analysis, what factors stand behind each letter of this acronym, how to conduct this analysis, and to what strategies can it lead us. Let's get started. So, what actually is SWOT analysis? It is one of the most popular methods of strategic analysis of an organization. It allows us to confront the positive and negative factors inside and outside of the company. The name SWOT is an acronym composed of names for categories of strategic factors. The letter S corresponds to strengths. Under the letter W are weaknesses, while O denotes opportunities. Lastly, the letter T stands for threats. All four factors are placed on a special diagram divided into two axes: horizontal, positive or negative factors, and vertical, external or internal factors. Internal positive factors are the strengths, while internal negative factors are the weaknesses. And in the case of external factors, positive elements are the opportunities, while the negative ones are the threats. Let us now briefly discuss each of these categories of factors. Strengths are all resources and skills that allow us to build a favorable position on the market. These are the elements that contribute to building an advantage over the competition. We can define them by comparing ourselves to the most dangerous competitors, all companies in the sector, or even leaders outside the industry. Our strengths can be, for example, high qualification of employees, access to new technologies, unique know-how, and large financial resources. The second category are the weaknesses. These are the elements that inhibit development and negatively affect the operation of the organization. The most common weaknesses are the lack of experience in running a business, insufficient financial resources, a small number of jobs, or low skills and bad reputation. The third category are opportunities, that is, all changes in the organization's environment that may have a positive impact on its functioning. These include, for example, an increase in demand, the emergence of a new group of customers, little competition, favorable policies, access to advanced technologies, changes in consumer behavior, or a good economic situation in the country. The last category on the diagram are the threats. Like opportunities, these are factors independent of the company, but this time they pose a risk of negative changes. These include crises, large competition, low demand for a given product, unfavorable policies, changing trends, or the presence of a monopolist on the market. After listing all the factors, we should define how important they are for the operation of the organization. We need to represent them as decimals, the sum of which within one category is 1. Then we evaluate the strength of a given factor on a 5-point scale. The last step is to multiply the weights and grades and add them up for each category separately. We will get 4 different results that can help us choose the most appropriate strategy. The possible strategies are Maxi-Maxi, Maxi-Mini, Mini-Maxi, and Mini-Mini. If, after analyzing the results, we notice the prevalence of strengths within the company and the prevalence of opportunities outside of it, we may feel tempted to choose a Maxi-Maxi strategy. In this case, we should focus on the company's strengths and utilize them for aggressive expansion. If it turns out that strengths prevail within the company, but at the same time there are many threats in the environment, we should choose a Maxi-Mini strategy. In this scenario, an enterprise should try to overcome the threats by using its strongest internal assets. On the other hand, if we see a prevalence of weaknesses in the company and at the same time there are clear opportunities outside of it, a Mini-Maxi strategy may turn out to be the best. This means that the organization should focus on eliminating internal weaknesses in such a way as to make better use of the opportunities of the environment in the future. The last strategy, Mini-Mini, will be the best choice if we have a prevalence of weaknesses in the company and at the same time there are many threats in the environment in which the organization operates. When choosing it, the company shifts focus mainly to activities that will ensure the survival on the market. Let's now sum everything up. From today's video, we've learned that SWOT analysis takes into consideration internal and external factors that influence the operations of the organization. There are 4 categories of factors hidden under the abbreviation SWOT: strengths and weaknesses, as well as opportunities and threats. Owing to SWOT analysis, we can choose the most appropriate strategy out of the 4 possible options, which are Maxi-Maxi, Maxi-Mini, Mini-Maxi, and Mini-Mini. And this is how we got to the end of the video discussing the SWOT analysis. We encourage you to watch more materials that appear on our channel. Consider subscribing so that you don't miss any of them. See you next time.